Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. Fisker being destroyed today. The stock price on its arse today due to a YouTuber trying to make a name for himself. Remember, I am not here for that. I'm the world piano man. I've toured the world with real people, and that's how I built my business. It's not about getting subscribers or anything like that. I don't care whether you subscribe or not. What I do care about is bringing the truth, the real information to real people who really care about this business and other businesses. But I have some good news for you today. So even though some people are trying to sell videos and make money for themselves and destroy a company, which may or may not be a great company, you decide. I don't own shares in it, but I am bringing you the facts as they come out. And Marques Brownlee today, Brownlee, yes, is trying to get views and subscribers and make money, moving away from focusing on iPhones to now reviewing cars. He's not Jeremy Clarkson. The information was very biased. He's paid to say these things. He's sponsored to say it, saying it's the worst car ever in the history of the world and all the rest of it. A lot of false information, but I do have something good to share with you today, which hopefully can bring some truth to the argument as opposed to one man's self-indulgency to grow his YouTube channel even further into many, many millions. The guy is a multi-millionaire selling you rubbish. Well, let me share with you this information I've just got in. Now, this is just come in a couple of days ago, so I'm just reporting it to you now. Magna International and institutional investors adjust ownership stakes in Fisker. Okay, let's have a look. Institutions buying into Fisker. I thought it was the worst car in the world, Marques Brownlee. And remember, I don't own any shares of the stock. It doesn't bother me whether it goes up, down, or sideways. But I do want real information to be out there for people to read. Magna International, the Vanguard Corporation, BlackRock, and Fifth Delta adjust their ownership stakes in Fisker amidst recent capital table developments. Today, I'm going to look this way because the text is very small, so I apologize for looking on my mirror screen. It's just the way this website is. Today, Magna International filed an update with an amended statement of ownership. The Canadian auto parts company and contract manufacturer of all-electric Fisker Ocean SUV now holds an 8.2% stake in Fisker. Magna now owns 19,474,454 shares of Fisker. The share count of the auto parts company hasn't changed in Fisker since vesting its warrants about a year ago. The ownership stake is based upon 237,675,911 shares outstanding and shares issuable upon exercise of warrants as of November the 17th, 2023. As reported in Fisker's latest quarterly report, Magna isn't the only company to provide an amended statement of ownership. We've received updates from 3 institutional investors. Okay, again, I'll just apologize for looking left. The screen is very small. Their text is very small. Over the past 2 weeks, the Vanguard, BlackRock have provided an update of their ownership stake in Fisker as well. Vanguard, the American registered investment advisor based in Malvern, Pennsylvania, with about $7.7 trillion in global assets under management, now reports a 9% stake with 19,856,791 shares in Fisker. However, BlackRock, the American multinational investment company, reports a 4.2% stake in Fisker with 15,798,969 shares, whereas UK-based Fifth Delta reports a 3.72 stake in Fisker with 14,048,679 shares. As you can see, these 2 institutional investors have an ownership stake significantly less than Magna and Vanguard, even with a high share count. Apparently, these 2 institutional investors amended their statement of ownership using the most recent data provided by Fisker SEC filings. BlackRock and Fifth Delta appear to use the most up-to-date number of outstanding shares. For instance, each of these institutional investors takes into account an additional 159,062,553 shares issued on January the 19th, 2024 to one of Fisker's note holders that covered 185.5 million of debt to equity mentioned in Fisker's 8K filing with the SEC on January the 22nd. Okay, now what this means, implications of recent ownership adjustments. As a result, this means that both Magna International and the Vanguard do not take into account the latest developments with Fisker's capital table, i.e., the note holder converting debt to equity, Fisker's delayed Q3 earnings, and 10Q filing have put a lot of pressure on shares. Currently, Fisker shares are trading mostly flat at 74 cents per share, up hardly anything at all. At this time, we are waiting for Fisker to announce the date for their Q4 earnings. Okay, so just a little bit of an update there for you. I thought I would share that with you on with regard to institutional ownership. Very, very important. So today we are seeing the share price being absolutely pummeled by this review from Marques Brownlee. I think it's terrible, quite honestly. Not for me. I don't own shares, and just full disclosure, there is my brokerage. There are no shares, as you can see here, at all. I don't own any shares on anything. In fact, I'll give you full disclosure. Here is my portfolio with all my money in it. And as you can see, 100% of my investments, 100% is in the S&P on my main account and my Roth IRA. You can see 100%. That is done for integrity and openness and honesty, as you can see. However, Marques Brownlee has decided that he can make more money talking about EVs than he can on phones and spreading false information around on YouTube. And in fact, it's not all bad news at all. If it was bad news, I would say it. But it's not. It's false information used to benefit themselves and make themselves more money. And I think it's wrong because, you know, this company may be doing good things, but the stock is being destroyed right now. And, you know, real company that makes real things, real employees are affected by one man's selfishness and greed. I think it's a great, great shame. But anyway, I wanted to update you with this information. If you like this message, please tap the like button or the down like. I don't mind. I'm not here to build subscribers. I'm here just to build the most honest, real information on YouTube TV. That's all I care about. If you want to subscribe and support me, that's absolutely fine. If not, that's fine as well. But I'll always be here up to 10 hours a day, bringing you the information on all the best companies, wherever I may find them, or as requested by my members. Look above for all the links. Look below in the description for all the links. Over here, I'll put more information if you want to go and check it out. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.